What is up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to the channel. Appreciate everyone who been tuning in lately. I'm back out doing a, I guess it's a stealth camp. You know, I'm just doing an overnighter, keeping a low profile, going somewhere where they don't allow camping, but it's a wildlife area. Have been circling this massive island. In the city I live, there is a very wide river that runs through it. Inside of that river are tons of little islands. I have been searching for a way to get onto the island that I chose for the night. If you take a look, I'm just not seeing much of any kind of way of getting in anywhere. I mean, it's going to require some straight up climbing. I just ran into a guy back here canoe fishing with his son. He said that area where there's some power lines up here, there's an abandoned tractor and there's kind of a decent way to get up. So we're going to try that out. I'd like to get up there if I can, figure out a way to actually get into the island, not just on the shore. Now, if that doesn't work out, I did see a little area over here, and we're going to make that area make do. So at this point, I don't know which one we're going to do, but we're going to try this out. This guy I was talking to back over this way, he told me that there are beaver and otter. That seems so crazy to me because, I mean, I'm 8 miles outside the city, so I don't see why he would have any reason to lie, though. So, you know, it would be awesome if it was true. And he said around dusk, go check it out. So if I'm anywhere near here, I might as well go try pushing in. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Ugh, and it stinks. There's no way we're getting out here. A buddy of mine from work said right around here there should be a campsite, and he said it was right out in the open. All of that is super grown up. You can't get into it. I can't camp here because that's the main river. And 100% I'm getting caught if I do that. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, he was talking about here, somewhere back in over here. So we're gonna go check that out. And if that does not work out, we're going back around that way, which is towards the car. And I'm going to a place near power lines, which is not exactly what I want to do, but the fella in the canoe told me there was a cool old abandoned tractor out there. So maybe it's worth a try. So the plan here is to go check out that spot down there. If that doesn't work, head back the way we came, because I got about an hour of daylight left. Here we go. Okay, so that was a total bust. I'm heading back the way I came and gonna take that guy up on his advice on the canoe. So at this point, we are down to less than an hour until the sun completely sets. After that, I got maybe half an hour until it's pitch black dark. So I gotta get something set up here. I am running out of time. So we are on the way. I'll show you in just a bit. By the way, if you're open to subscribing to the channel, it would definitely mean a lot. It lets me know that people are into what I'm doing. It takes a absolute ton of work to go out, shoot these videos, edit them, get them up. You know, I'm not making a penny doing this. I am just doing this because I like making little camping movies, basically, that I hope people enjoy. So if you're open to it, subscribe to the channel. Definitely mean a lot to me. All right, I've got to assume that this is what the guy was talking about here. This doesn't look like a real easy way to get back in here either, though. Luckily, I have bug spray this time. And then, this is ridiculous. We're walking back up in there. Oh, underneath this little branch here. And then once you're back in a little bit, it does start to open up a little bit back here. But there's no kinds of trails. This is just completely overgrown. And I don't want to go too much further because I will get poison ivy or whatever. But of course, all kinds of spiders and crap all over me already. But the mission from here is that we're going to get the kayak up here. I'm going to put pants on and hiking boots, and then we'll go see what the heck is going on back here. Oh, well, that was fun. That was honestly a little rough. Pulling that kayak up that hill like that. I'm not sure if I was able to really show you kind of how steep it is, but I would guess I'm probably 6 feet up above the water and pretty sharp angle. You can kind of see I'm tucked back in here. Nobody's gonna know what's going on. There is a group campsite directly across the river. I'm gonna push back in to see if I can find something a little bit more suitable. But at the very least, I know I have a spot right here. I got flat ground. It's relatively cleared out. So at least I have this spot and I can make this spot work. But we're gonna push in a little bit further and I'm gonna take it with me. So you can kind of see here, this is just nothing but a bunch of piled up growth. Oh. Well, now we're talking. Oh, this is definitely the move back in here. I bet I could get away with a fire. Give that one some thought, but this is like a trail. But I mean, you know, don't get it twisted. It is all kinds of grown up, overgrown. I'll be damned. That's what the fellow was talking about there. So where do we go back this way? What do we have here? Some broken down machinery. This is pretty crazy. If you have any idea what this thing is, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear even an absolute wild guess what you think this thing might be. Am I in a horror movie? God only knows. Yeah. And even more of it. Well, there's a tire. Oh, this is some kind of a truck. It's pretty wild. And then at this point, trail's pretty much blocked off. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull all of the stuff up into this kind of trail-like area. And if I have to clear a little bit out with the machete, then I will. But I think we got our spot for the night. Let's get to it. All in all, not too bad for a few minutes worth of work here. Now I do think we're going to sleep with the rain fly off. I just want something to keep the bugs off of me. 0% chance of rain tonight, so I think that's what we're going to do. And I cannot believe we made it this far into the video without a little banana flask. Now we're talking. And then for the beer, I got this Rally Drum Premium Lager. Sometimes I like a fancy lager or a fancy Pilsner or something like that. But yeah, if I ever make it out far enough east, I'm gonna have to try one of those Space Kitties. This one's to you, Kevin. How's that for a small plot? Now I did decide I'm gonna do a fire. Obviously I'll keep it very small. I'll stay right on top of it. I've got water to put it out if I need to, but bugs are horrendous. So we're gonna do a very small fire and be safe about it. For a fire today, just doing a little bit of birch bark here. Put our twigs right on top there. Oof. Smoky right away. You can see that's catching just fine. Well, for tonight, we've got mac and cheese on the menu. Since I went ahead and started a fire, we're going to go ahead and cook mac and cheese in the kettle right on the fire. Alright, well, bad news is I left the spoon in the car. So no macaroni and cheese for the night. Unless I want to bushcraft up a spoon here using my machete. Macaroni and cheese is off the table. What is on the table for tonight is Nature Valley sweet and salty nut almond. That was supposed to be breakfast. A Rally Drum Lager. And of course, a little banana flask. I did want to give a little shout out Been watching a kind of new and upcoming channel, guy by the name of Kevin. He's got a really fun channel called Small Plots with Kevin. He does some stealth camping, he does some regular camping, but it's just, he's a super funny guy. Every video is really, really entertaining. We all know the big time YouTubers, the Joe Robinets, the TA Outdoors, the Corporal Corners, the Steve Wallace, the Survival Lilies. If you want to see someone who is kind of new and up and coming, and if you leave a positive comment, you'll get a response, which is always fun, check out Small Plots with Kevin, and I'll go ahead and link in the description. Another channel I've been watching is called A Man, a Van, a Plan. This fellow's name is David. He's got a little bit of a variety of stuff on his channel, but he's outfitting a camper van, which is super fun to watch. Something I'd love to do one of these days. Also, he does some stealth camping that is super fun to watch. I'll link David's YouTube in the description. That's A Man, a Van, a Plan. So anyway, if you want to see what I've been watching lately on YouTube, go ahead and check that description. I appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging with me for the night. Fire's just about out. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that it is completely out. And then I'm gonna hit the hay because I am completely exhausted. So we'll wrap this up and I'll check back with you in the morning. Cheers. Really quickly, I want to go over my summer sleep system. I just started this summer, obviously all year round. I've got the Outdoor Vitals inflatable pillow. Absolutely love these. I think they're 25 bucks and I just haven't had one fail yet. So, but for a sleeping mat, I'm using the Climate Static V. Price seems to fluctuate on Amazon, but I've seen it as low as $40. And then for a sleeping bag, I'm just using T&H Outdoors sleeping bag liner. If things get a little chilly, I have a second sleeping liner from Outdoor Vitals, and if it gets real hairy, then I've got this emergency bivy Mylar sleeping bag just in case. But on the last trip, I had this exact same sleep system. It got down to 60 degrees in the morning. I was using both sleeping bag liners and worked out fine for me. Everybody's got to find the system that works for them. This is what I've been doing twice now this summer, and it's been working out great. All right, well, that is another one in the books. Just paddling back across the river here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Whew. If you could all do me a favor, if you liked what you saw, if this was a fun video and you want to see more like this, please click that subscribe button. And I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one.